The top 10 things we fear the most, and why they're actually ridiculous. Fear is a natural part of human life. It keeps us alert and can protect us from danger. But sometimes fear also prevents us from living a fulfilling and happy life. Today we're talking about the top 10 things we fear the most and why they're actually ridiculous. Top 10 fears. 1. Fear of death is one of man's deepest fears. But what exactly do we fear? The pain of dying? The unknown? The nothingness? From a philosophical point of view, death is not the end, but only a transition to another state. 2. Fear of spiders. Many people are terrified of spiders. But these little crawlies are actually harmless. They catch annoying insects and keep our houses clean. 3. Fear of public speaking is a very common fear. But with a little practice and preparation, anyone can overcome this fear. 4. Fear of heights is a natural reaction to potential danger. But if you suffer from a fear of heights, your life can be severely limited. 5. Fear of failure is a paralyzing fear that can stop us from pursuing our goals, but you learn from mistakes and failure is a part of life. 6. Fear of rejection is a social fear that can prevent us from socializing and forming relationships. But rejection is normal and not the end of the world. 7. Fear of loneliness is a deep longing for human closeness. But loneliness can also be an opportunity to get to know yourself better. 8. Fear of disease is a fear of the unknown. But with precautions and a healthy lifestyle, you can minimize the risk of illness. 9. Fear of getting older can be seen as a fear of loss of vitality and beauty. But aging is a natural process and also brings with it many advantages. 10. The fear of change. But change can also be an opportunity to have new experiences. Why are these fears actually ridiculous? From a philosophical perspective, many of our fears are irrational. We are afraid of things that cannot actually harm us. We let our fears control us and limit our lives. Many of our fears stem from the fear of the unknown. We fear things we don't know and can't control. However, philosophers such as Epictetus and Seneca argue that we should focus only on what is within our power and accept everything else. One of man's deepest fears is the fear of death. But from a philosophical point of view, death is not the end, but only a transition to another state. Plato and Socrates, for example, believed in the immortality of the soul. The fear of failure often prevents us from pursuing our goals. However, philosophers like Aristotle and John Stuart Mill emphasize that mistakes are a part of life and can help us learn and grow. A social fear such as fear of rejection can prevent us from socializing and forming relationships. However, philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir argue that we should remain true to ourselves and not be influenced by the opinions of others. The fear of change is a fear of the unknown. But change can also be an opportunity to have new experiences and develop further. Philosophers such as Heraclitus and Friedrich Nietzsche emphasized that change is the only constant factor in life. What can we do about our fears? The confrontation. Face your fear in small steps over and over again until it subsides. Get used to the anxiety-provoking situation by experiencing it over and over again. Learn to recognize negative thought patterns and replace them with positive ones. Relaxation. Physical exercises, breathing techniques and meditation help to reduce stress and find inner peace. Progressive muscle relaxation promotes relaxation and well-being. Regular exercise helps reduce stress and improve mood. A balanced diet provides important nutrients and strengthens the nervous system. Lack of sleep can increase feelings of anxiety. Make sure you get enough sleep and practice good sleep hygiene. Talk to friends, family, or a therapist about your fears. Support from other people can be very helpful. Professional help. In psychotherapy, you learn to understand your fear and deal with it. In severe cases, anxiety can be treated with medication. Fear is a normal part of life. It is important that we do not ignore our fear, but face it and learn to control it. Fear can protect us from harm and help us recognize our limitations. We can overcome our fears and live a happy and fulfilling life. What are you doing to overcome your fear? Write it in the comments.